go through some audio troubleshooting here on a Hurricane Spa. This is a Toronto model. Want to take you through some things to check if you're having questions or issues with your audio. This system is equipped with a Bluetooth system and an auxiliary plug-in as well. So we'll go over both those options that we can show you here. So first thing, get acquainted to your system here. There are some devices you want to look at. This is your MP3 box. This houses everything, the audio box. This houses all the connections that you need to connect to your phone or your device. You've got speakers. These are the pop-up speakers. They're on either side of the top side here. Okay, they can rotate depending on where you want the audio going. And they are illuminated by the lights too, okay? But that's on a separate system from the audio. So your speakers, your audio MP3 box, and you got your audio top side. We're going to start with this. This audio top side is the first thing you want to check. This controls the volume and the power to the amplifier itself. All right, it's a separate system from your normal controls over here, your top side. This is your audio top side specifically. So you first want to check that you have power. And the first thing to check that you've got power, press the power button, and it will illuminate. It's hard to see sometimes in the daylight, but it will illuminate the outside. This illumination means that there is power going to this audio top side. That's a good sign, all right? So you want to first check that there's power going to the audio top side by the illumination on the outside of it, and that means that the amp is powered on. So we're going to turn this on and turn up the volume so we can do some tests on this. So the audio top side, make sure it's got power. Okay, that's number one. Number two, we're going to open up the audio control box here, and we're going to familiarize ourselves with the components inside here. So we're going to start over here on this side. This,
power on.
you can see it's powered on, is the USB charger and the Bluetooth connection, the Bluetooth dongle. Okay, so this USB charger charges just like a normal USB, so you can charge your phone or anything in through here. It also powers this Bluetooth dongle. So the next step, once you know you got power to the top side, is make sure you got power going to this dongle, or sorry, this USB charger. Easiest way is grab your Bluetooth dongle, plug it in. If this Bluetooth dongle starts to flash blue, like this one's doing here, that's a sign that yes, there is power to the USB charger, and there's power, and this Bluetooth dongle is working. All right, there's sometimes if this Bluetooth dongle doesn't flash blue, there's a chance that either the Bluetooth is bad or there's no power going to the USB charger. To verify that it's power, grab your phone charger, plug it in here. If your phone starts charging, then yes, there is power going to this USB charger, and that means that the Bluetooth would be faulty if it's not flashing blue. But in this case, it's flashing blue, which is a good sign, Bluetooth is connecting, and the USB charger has power. All right. So that's the one side you want to look at. The second side is the auxiliary connection. All right, so this auxiliary connection is made of a couple components. This is the audio filter. This filters out distortion. If you're finding your volume's a little low and you want to be a little louder, you can remove this. This is just sits in between this auxiliary connection. Okay, and then you have the 3.5 millimeter auxiliary jack here, which connects to the amplifier. All right. So we know we have power to the audio top side. We know we've got power to the Bluetooth, and that's working. How do we know that the speakers are working? So an easy way to check that your speakers are actually working, because that's what connects this auxiliary cable to, is to turn the volume up and tap the end of the speaker. Hear that distortion? So you want to put your ear to both ends of the speakers, make sure both of them are making that distortion noise. Turn up the volume sometimes if you can't hear it. That distortion noise means that those speakers are in fact working. So this is just an easy test to see that the speakers are actually powered up. Put your ear to both of them as you're doing this. Okay? And if that's working, you plug your filter back in, plug your Bluetooth back in.
Power on.
As you hear power on, that means everything's connected there. To connect to Bluetooth, you're going to grab your phone, and you're going to look for the Bluetooth device. Depending on the model of your tub, there could be a couple options. Could say SPA, SPA, could say HY, could say BT163. You're going to find your device. You're going to click on it. This is in your phone settings. Just refresh the Bluetooth. Sometimes you have to turn your Bluetooth off, turn it back on, depending on
connected.
As you hear there, it's now connected. So that means that we play audio on the phone, it will now play through the speakers through Bluetooth. Okay? If you ever want to plug your phone directly in, all you'll simply have to do is unplug the Bluetooth, use this port, and plug it directly into your phone audio jack. These devices, this audio top side, can vary. There are different models of these out there, but all of them are the same, have the power and the up and down volume controls. But this is all the audio check for the hurricane spas.